Welcome back to another grocery haul. This week, myself and the little bloke, we got sent to Aldi with our list. Some things were on the list, some things weren't, some things were in stock. There was a couple of things that weren't. Let's get started. Right, here we get started on our grocery haul this week. We're up the opposite end of the bench, so we'll start up the top here as well. We've got some baby cos lettuce. We've also got some apples there, Royal Gala apples. Not our usual pink ladies. They're on special this week, so we grabbed some of those. We also got some spinach for our brekkies, which if you're a bit of a regular, you'll know that we've been having some cook-ups as well. Thanks to the dishwasher. And we've got some Pakenham pears here. They're once again a good price. Pears must be in season or they've got an excess volume. They're pretty good. Sliding across here, baking paper and some dishwashing tablets. Our dishwasher's always on the go. That and the washing machine. So we go through plenty of those. Coming up here, we've got some kiwi fruit. I think we got a bit of a recommendation that the yellow kiwi fruit were a little bit sweeter than the green, so we've been giving them a little bit of a try over the last couple of weeks. They've been a little bit hit and miss whether you can get them or not, but we managed to pick some up today here in Aldi. Coming down here, we've got the 3 kilos of oranges, the navel oranges. Once again, best way to buy them in bulk. Save yourself a couple of dollars there. Up to the top here, we've got some low carb wraps. Getting close now. The gestational diabetes adventure will hopefully come to an end. A couple of weeks. But we might actually stick to some of the options that have been a part of our adventure, because they are proving to be quite nutritious and helping us get through the day. Slide down here. I've got the coconut, lemongrass and chili. Pre-packaged rice. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, you'll have seen this one before. It's a bit of a favourite of mine. I'm the only one that really eats it. A couple of tomatoes for a salad. Capsicum. Capsicums were dear. Greens I think was $7.99 a kilo and the reds were about $10.99 a kilo. So we just got a green one and I chose a little one. Sliding down, bananas, $3.99 a kilo. Look like they've been there a little while, but fruit never lasts too long in our house, so they'll disappear pretty quickly. Also got some sardines, which once again is something that I really like. Ali wanted a coconut cream. She's been doing some recipes with some coconut cream of late. And as you can see, we've got the tuna mild curry, tomato and capers, and I think I grabbed a Mexican salsa down the bottom there. Look, always good to put on bickies, put on toast, whack some cheese on. It's a quick meal, it's easy, it's nutritious, and it'll fill you up. Let's cruise on up here to the right. Bulk chicken thighs, $11.49 a kilo. And look, I've gone the cheap ones. I think the organic ones were about 15 or 16. The cost of meat at the moment and the cost of groceries is becoming astronomical. Let me know in the comments below if you managed to find yourself a good price on some meat. Sliding down here, once again, if you're a regular viewer, the winter vegetables are delicious. We have them in the freezer. We bulk out our meals with them, chuck them in for a stir fry, or just have them as a bit of a side. I did go out on a bit of a limb today. Here's one of these buys. I love roast lamb. The kids love it. Everyone loves it. It's just dear. You've just got to suck it up. It's dear. It's $13.99 a kilo. I got 1.8 kilos. There's a little bit of a bone in there. We can bypass that and we might get a couple of meals out of that. So probably overall it's not going to be a bad buy. It just seems excessive at $26.25 for a lump of meat. Sliding to the right, got some butter. Probably do some cooking this week. The blueberries delicious, love them. Eat them frozen, put them in smoothies, cook them, put them in muffins. Either way, on our yogurt in the morning with our brekkie. Greek style yogurt, as you know, we do eat a fair bit of that as well. Coming up a bit higher, we've got 2 dozen eggs. The little bloke had a bit of a look, made sure that they were all together and we didn't have one that had cracked. Here's the big cheese. As you know, we go through cheese as well here, another staple. They've changed their packaging, which may have led to why there wasn't any the other week when I went, but it looks like it's back on the shelves and there was plenty of it there today. leg ham, once again, chuck on a sandwich, ham, cheese and tomato sandwiches, or just add to your salad. 3 litres of milk, pretty standard here. Got a little bit left over, but it's always good to have plenty of milk. Got some sausages for our meals this week, which I'll go through in just a moment. And Ali wanted some of these guys. We've had them before. They're about $4.99 a packet. You get 4. They're not a bad size. They're a Vietnamese spring roll. They're fresh, so they are a little bit dearer. They come in at $4.99. They are delicious, and it is nice to have something that's not frozen or that you've had to sort of prepare yourself. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, we stuck to the script relatively well today, but there was a couple of impulse buys. Scoot down this way, the little bloke, as we we're going through the bread section, found himself some Belgian waffles. Look, I haven't had them before, not a great star rating. Anyway, we'll give them a go and we'll see how they are. They were $4.99, they were dear. That's just life. Anyway, I went a bit rogue too. I've seen this at Aldi a couple of times, never had it before. The ice cream. Let me know if you've had it before and what you think. Mint with cookies, delicious. I love mint slice. I love that type of thing. So hopefully it tastes as good as it looks on the packaging. And that's kind of where we're at for this week's groceries. So we've got a couple of meals this week. 1 pot sausages, which I think has been on the channel before. We're also going to do pizzas again. You've probably seen the recipe for that. Ali makes a pizza base with some Greek yogurt and some flour. Gives it a nice little rise without making it really gluggy, and also you know, having heaps of pizza dough, so that's quite nice. We're going to have that the roast lamb. We're going to do that with some roast potatoes and some other veggies that we've got left over from our previous week. And we're going to do fish and chips, which once again we've got some barramundi in the freezer along with some sweet potato chips. We'll have them one night this week. And I think Ali's going to do a chicken curry, which is why we needed that coconut milk, and that'll get used. And the chicken thighs, we might probably use half and freeze some as well, so we've got some for another day. Anyway, I think that's just about it. They were missing a few things actually at Aldi today, just before we wrap up. Some of the frozen veggies, obviously I've got the winter veggies, they had plenty of that. No broccoli, frozen broccoli, no corn on the cob, which was another thing. And Ali was looking for a lasagna, which I couldn't find in the frozen section. They had plenty of other stuff, but no lasagna. I think that's about it for this week's grocery haul, and we'll catch you next week. Okie dokes, see you then.